Hello, my beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. This is an open letter to Alex Otti. I like so far from what he's doing. I will give him, let's say 70 over or 80 over 100. You understand? There's still a lot of work to be done. But I've also criticized him on this channel, when they were wasting money for feeding and everything. People should feed at home. The state government should stop all those feeding projects. And I'm not from Abia, by the way. I like good governance. So I want to encourage him. So these pictures you've been seeing on this wall are models from the Aba Fashion Week, So you could see the beautiful design some of our indigenous people made. And from the claims, I heard that all these things being paraded here were sewn in Aba, So I want to, just give my piece of advice to the state governor and to Nigerian leadership at large. You see, this Bar Fashion Week, they say this is the third edition. It can become even far, far bigger than this. You see the beautiful matching outfits and styles, you know. A lot of people complain that it's Western, that it's too Western. I saw a comment like that, but we can also add traditional designs to it just to encourage it. I want to tell the state governors to harmonize this thing, so that people can make a lot of money from these things. I'm telling you, you can create a brand from this thing. So how do you do it? I'm not into fashion and I don't know much about fashion, but from the little I know, this is how you can harmonize it. So all those guys, you could. So during the fashion week, different people saw different designs that are very unique and different, very unique. So at the end of the day, there will be judges brought from all over Nigeria. It should not just be an Igbo thing. You can bring judges from all over Nigeria, people that are into the fashion thing. So they select the best. So maybe the best three, the state government can create a different environment, different from where they have been operating, and they will start producing these designs in mass. They will even have workers. They will start producing these designs in mass. You understand? And they will start branding it. So, and the funny thing is that all these people, the federal government, the state government can build warehouses. I'm talking of partnership where the state government will also make money from this thing. So the state government can create warehouses. I'm talking of the flooring will look like this pharmaceutical company flooring. I don't know the name of that flooring. Always looks white. You understand? Brand new. Then there will be machines, different types of tailoring machine, and everything they need. And there will be electricity there 24 hours. So what do they need? They need people that are very good in this. So people that pass the challenge, the first three. So what the government can do is that they will now start producing cloth. They will now brand them as one brand. One brand. Then there will be quality control. You understand? So if those three, if you finish producing your clothes, those clothes will have quality control. The pricing will almost be the same or different based on the material used to sew the clothing. And they should try to use quality materials. That is how you create a brand. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just giving my own example. I don't know how to visual. I've visualized this thing. I'm telling you. I don't even know much about fashion, but this is just my little knowledge about how Alex Otti can turn this thing to a big brand. Then what makes things something a big brand is you look for all these popular. Right now, Nigerian entertainment is in its high focus. So you look for all these big people. You don't need to be Igbo people or anybody. Look at Whiskey because it's purely business something. Look at Whiskey. Look at Davido. You understand? You can look for somebody in your government that is very sharp and he will harmonize this thing. You understand? Look at Whiskey and look at Davido. So one of them, you can try and encourage them to wear your brand. I don't know how you would do it, but you pay them and they will wear it. They will say made in Nigeria, maybe Whiskey. You also have another one, Davido. Even in your line of production, you can even have Whiskey brand, Davido brand, even Flavor brand. You understand? You pay the 100 million. How much do they pay for this thing? When you're starting something, it's always you don't make profit initially. So at the end of the day, when these people wear this designer, many young Nigerians will stop buying all this Nike, Gucci. I'm telling you because they start seeing that these Nigerian designs are nice. Now these people will have shops. It's not like you will have their this thing all their clothing. You can buy it anywhere in Nigeria. No, they will have shops, branded shops in specific all over the 6 zones in Nigeria where they can sell their clothes. They can be producing it in Aba and be moving it to those places. So people can buy those brands. You understand? Quality brand. It might not be, it doesn't necessarily need to be too expensive like the foreign brand, like the way they talk. You understand? But these are ways you can make money. Before you know it, it will become a global brand. Imagine, I've always thought about this. The Nigerian government is sleeping, Now that entertainment is on fire, this is what they should have done. Even our national team jersey is not supposed to be done by a foreign company. It's supposed to be done by a Nigerian brand. And before you know it, it will encourage people. Before you know it, this Aba Fashion Week will become big. And when you're doing it, you bring media from all over Nigeria. And the environment, in fact, they should be gate fee. You understand what I'm saying? They should be gate fee. And before you know it, all these, imagine Wizkid coming here and saying it on his Instagram, the crowd it will generate that will come here. And they will pay money and people will line up and people will watch them. And before you know it, it becomes global. You understand what I'm saying? These are just ways, and I don't know. There's a lot of potential in that country, but people are just, because what makes a brand is just hype. It's not, there's nothing. Somebody, it's just hype. You can have two materials of the same quality, one will be selling more than for one just because Michael Jackson wore one, or just because Wizkid wore one, or because Beyonce wore one. That's what makes a brand big. So you can even look for Americans to even partner with you. But first of all, you must start somewhere. By that time, after the state government has seen that the thing is growing, they will pull out their money, and the private people, or the state government can also have their shares. Then private people would have infused into the thing, and everybody's making money and everybody's happy. You understand? In Nigeria now, I don't know of any big brand that can close my eye that is all over the country. It should be all over the country, even in the north, south. These people have fans all over. People should take leverage, because this Nigerian entertainment industry that is high, it will not be there forever. It will not be at the peak forever. So this is opportunity for Nigerian government and Abia. This thing I'm advising, even Nigerian government can take advantage of it. Because a lot of people had good remarks about the clothing, and I saw their design. It was nice. You could see also have traditional one. I'm talking of even the stitches. Everything is world class. These are bad guys. They are good in tailoring. And before you know it, it will not only be for only Aba people. It will be for people all over Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? They must not necessarily be Igbo. As far as you can produce good designs, people will start coming there. It will now become Aba Fashion Week. This is how countries where people think outside the box do things. I'm just giving my own opinion. No? I'm not saying it's perfect, but these are just ways a government, and Nigeria is looking for foreign exchange. Before you know, you start having shop in New York, Aba brand. You understand? They will just call it one name. So everybody's sewing under this thing. Everybody will sew their own separately. They will create a different environment, different from that. Whether it's area they saw these clothes, they will create a different environment where these tailors will go, and they will even undergo training. And they will also start having training schools where people can train. And before you know it, this thing is a global event, and billions of dollars will be pumped into this thing. Before you know it, the North will start producing materials. You understand? Even the thread, the tailoring, everything will be sharp. So these are just ways. Instead of everything, everybody's wearing Nike, Gucci. Those things pisses me off. Lacoste. What is there? They will just sew one polo. They will call it one amount like that. Everybody's rushing to buy it. Anyway, I've just said my own. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think what I said is making sense?